everybody, my name is Sean, also known as Potato Gamer 100, and yeah, I finally managed to upgrade my computer. It's been taking me about half a year to make enough money to get all the parts and all that stuff, but now it's here. It's my personal little favorite supercomputer. I'm very happy about it, and you know, you'd think I'd start doing a video where run a high resolution game or whatever, something that usually my normal PC wouldn't be able to handle, but instead I thought, hey, let's go check out this PC building simulator game that pretty much every PC can run. And god, these fans are noisy. Anyway, the game's been updated a bunch ever since I made a video on it last time. We now have career, we have, well, we did have how to build a PC, and they did say there was an upcoming career in the last version we played, and now we have free build. So I thought it'd be cool to try and make my own PC and see how many of these parts that I have do they actually have, and how similar is it to actually building a computer. I thought before I got my computer, I was oh, I want to make a video where try and learn how to build a computer through this. But then I was if something messes up, it's going to be really expensive, because I didn't go cheap on buying my computer. So yeah, let's try it out and see how accurate this actually can be. So here we have all the parts that are available at the moment. I'm pretty sure there's going to be some parts that I have that I don't have and all that, but hopefully we can come up with something similar. So for the motherboard, this is the usual first thing you want to take a look at. I know it's an Asus and it's a code. It's called something a code. I don't know if it's probably not this specific version, but it's the closest we can get. It doesn't seem to be working. Maybe we have to go with the case first. Could be. They have a lot of cases in here. As you can see, the list just keeps going. Jeez, that's some weird ones too, and some cool ones. That's just an open case. Weird. Anyway, the one I have is the Coolmaster Cosmos C700P. So we're gonna place it down there. This PC is a high tower, as you can, I don't know if you can tell. Well, compared to these two we have, I guess this is a medium tower or whatever it's called. So basically, the bigger the case, the more stuff you can put into it. And in this scenario, this case is, well, it has been getting a couple dislikes, you could say so, because it is so big compared to other high cases, high towers, whatever. But you know, you have a glass panel here, and the other side is just black. You can easily open it. The other case I had to unscrew some stuff to open it. Anyway, so to plug in the motherboard, can we actually do that? Open panel. Oh, I just opened it on the other side. Let's try and install the motherboard. First off, what we're doing now is having some kind of screws. I don't know what they're called, but it's just to make sure your motherboard has some air between it and the case. We're gonna install our CPU, so we're gonna open the CPU shield, and we're gonna find the CPU. There we have it. I'm pretty sure this is one I have, Intel Core i7 8700K. Alright, and we're gonna close this shield. If this is the same, somewhat the same, what's it called, motherboard that I have, then you have to open this slot for the first RAM stick. I only have one in there right now. Planning on getting some more, but I am at the moment broke. Alright, so we want to get our, that's a memory, and the one I have, I don't think they have it here, but it's HyperX Fury. No, it's by Kingsley. No. Alright, so we're just going to go with something similar. I guess we're just going to go with this one. This looks like a basic one. Install RAM. There we go, we have a bright white stick. So anyway, we're ready to install the CPU cooler, but first we're going to need a little dot of, there we go, thermal paste. So this is somewhat what it looks like. I don't know much about these coolers, but we're just going to install this one. Whoa, hello there. So we can actually turn it around. I don't know which way you'd usually go for. I'm not a master in this. I've made one computer and that's all. I guess we could get our PSU in there. Apparently we can't remove this without removing that one. That you can with the original build. We're going to install the PSU. I have a 750. Somewhat that one. It's not exactly the same version. It's something like branch gold thing. I don't know. But it's the same brand, so it shouldn't be too different. I want to move these things up because they're not in the proper place. Can we do that? So this is like for your HDD, your hard drives. I have 2 hard drives and 2 SSDs in mine. But don't assume that we can move them around. We're gonna get some storage in there. Western Digital. Nope, they don't have that. Alright, we're just gonna go for 1 terabyte because I have 1 terabyte each. And it's an HDD, so get those things in there. There we go. So in here I have one of my SSDs. That's Kingston as well. Nope, don't have it. Alright, we're gonna go for SSD. And I'm pretty sure this one is, I think it's 120 gigabytes. So, you know, usually you'd open this thing so you can have your SSD inside it. Gonna install that. Now that's fucking strange. So instead of having it like inside it, I have it on outside of it. That's not really how it works, but you know. So what next? I guess we could do the fans. So you can see those things up here. That looks like you can get rid of them. And that's true, those are for the DVD drivers. So you can have 2 DVD drivers in there. But when you remove it, you can see that's only a space enough for one of them. So that's a weird design by Cooler Master. Usually you'd get rid of this grid here thingy. I don't know the name of all these things. I'm sorry, I'm no master. Before you'd remove these, but I guess you don't need to. What I had in here was some different fans. I'm pretty sure it's these HD 120. I'm gonna get those in there. So I have 3 of these. Unfortunately, they are not connected with all the rest of the RGB. The cool thing about this particular case is that it glows up from all these things on the top of the bottom. It looks awesome, and you can have it connected with the motherboard, with the you know, pretty much anything except these fans in here, because apparently they use 5 volt, something like that, and to be connected you need a 12 volt. So I bought the wrong fans to make this all go. You have like a little controller you can tap on to make these change color and all that stuff, color patterns, but it's kind of annoying. You have to like change it manually, while the rest of it you can like make it glow to the music, and you know, you game, you can have it become green, and then the higher the temperature is, the more red it becomes. You know, cool stuff like that, but these are like in their own little show, so that's annoying. Anyway, there we go. So there's like no reason to get rid of those. If you have more space for them, you might as well just plug it in somewhere. We can't choose like specific like SATA or CPU and all those different types of cables. This is just like the color. I didn't buy extra, this is just like the ones that came with it. We have ribbon. Hell yeah, it's gonna be cool. We have the motherboard. Doesn't really matter which one you connect first. And apparently we automatically get that stuff done, so we don't have to worry about the cable management. That's cool. We just connect them to each other. Man, that makes life so... Oh, what just happened? That makes life so much easier. I had to connect every single one of them to the motherboard. So it's just a complete fucking mess with all the cables. Well, anyway, guess it works. Gotta connect these. It's just gonna go through. You know, fuck it. As in case you're wondering, that's not how it works. We need the graphics card in there now. Nah, damn, they don't have a graphics card. Guess this is like the closest to them. We need to remove these first. Get that in there. That's where we're gonna connect it to our monitor, the HDMI. So I think we're there. Oh yeah, we need the DVD driver. So we can't have a DVD driver. I'm sorry about that. It's just not an option. Alright, let's get these things back in there. This is where the last SSD comes in. So the last SSD, you have this space here, you have these weird things. This is for plugging in an SSD. And my SSD I have in the front is an RGB SSD that actually works with all of these components. It all glow together and it looks amazing. Do they have an RGB SSD? No. Damn, what a bummer. Alright, so we're just gonna go with this 960 gigabytes, which is like 1 terabyte basically. Why can't I plug it in there? Great. I don't think we can. So this guy who made the game is just like, alright, there's these things in here. I don't know what they're for, but we're gonna have them in there. So we're gonna do that ugly thing there. There we go. Another SSD. Some people leave this part alone or out because they like to have the RGB fans. I kind of get the idea. The thing I want to do is cut in this thing. I want to have it make the logo or thingy I have on my arm a tattoo. So it's actually going to glow out of that. That's for a project in the future. It's pretty much done. Now we just need to install it. And I saw a USB drive set for OS. So this is where we're going to download Windows, whatever version you're doing. So we're going to try and power it on. Jeez, these fans are noisy. One thing there is about this computer is you have these buttons up here where you can like control the speed of your fans, making them less noisy. We already got some lightning going on in there. Hold F2 to enter BIOS. Alright, so this is like the first thing you do when you're starting up your computer. You want to double check, make sure everything is set to be the same thing. So, like in here, we have the RAM. It's actually a 32 megahertz, whatever it's called. I don't know about the other things. Boot device, where do you want to install your Windows? I have it set to the SSD. Apparently I can only choose one SSD. That's the right one, so it's cool. Now it should be ready. Can install the stuff. I'm just gonna quickly install everything in here. Alrighty, cool. We've finally installed everything. So let's check out the things. We have the system info. Only have one SSD for some reason. I don't know what's up with that. Maybe it just doesn't like the fact that we have 4 drivers in there. It's a bit overkill maybe. I actually accidentally made 4 drivers. The idea was to have 3, but I accidentally ordered 2, and then I was like gonna return it. It's like, fuck it. You can never have too much space, you know. I've always like had this issue where I had to delete my videos as soon as I've uploaded them because I didn't have the space. So right now I have one HDD for all the games I want, one HDD for like what's that? Everything I download, just random stuff, the extra one. And then I have one SSD for the system, so Windows installed on that. That's the one with less space, and then the bigger one, 1 terabyte, is for recording / streaming if I'm ever gonna do that. Graphic test. Let's run it. Ah, that's cool. See the frame rates and all that stuff. Will it run? Adobe Photoshop. Yes. Recommend it. We have it all. I guess y'all want to know if it can run Minecraft. I'll tell you what it can. What about this game? PC Building Simulator. Did they not inject their own game in there? What the virus scanner. Start scanning. Yeah. Shouldn't have anything on it. Alrighty. So we can choose the lightning on the thingy. That's cool. Rainbow. Let's try that. It's pretty cool. This thing is not glowing for some reason. Part ranking. We have the best graphics card and all that good stuff. Music player. I had to restart my computer to get this done. CPU tweak. Is this overclock? I think it is. Wallpapers. Wait, what? Hold on. This is my wallpaper. Oh, that's cool. So you can choose your own wallpaper. Nice. Alright, so I guess you can tell that I'm hyped about Lost Ark and hope it's gonna come to a Western release or a European release at some point. Anyway, we got a computer, we can turn it on, off, sorry. And that's it. I just wanted to see like how far this game has come, and really wanted to do my own case now that, or my own rig now that I've finally got it done. So you're hopefully gonna see some better videos soon. Still, like, I don't have a 4K screen, that means I can't record in 4K, I don't have the good camera, I don't have great lighting. There's still enough or more stuff I want to upgrade. My setup is a mess, my desktop is dusty, but you know, at least I can play the games and record them now. So, anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.